Well, I am at a wonderful place. I am at Restaurant Paulee in Dundee with Chef Sean. And Chef, we were here this summer and we were in the garden, so this is a little bit different.
This is definitely a little bit different. We've got an event going on tonight based on a French tradition called Paulee, La Paulee.
Ah.
We tried to bring it to the Dundee Valley and Willamette Valley. And we basically have farmers, bread and breakfast owners, cheesemakers, brewers, winemakers, other chefs, everyone kind of just celebrating the end of the harvest season and bringing what they bring to the community every day to the restaurant.
Oh, right. It sounds really a lot of festive things going on. So what are you making?
We've got some grilled oysters right now. We're doing with a smoked trout and hay broth.
And what is it going on a bed of?
That is a bed of hay actually as well, so it kind of just brings the flavor out of it. And I think a lot of the other chefs here brought some amazing stuff, and the farmers have been awesome donating all the food for us, so it's been a pretty interesting event so far.
Well, that's great. Well, you know, we're going to walk around the crowd and talk to a lot of people that are here, so just give us a minute, we'll be right back.
Okay, well now I'm here with Chris of Two Kilts Brewing Company, and Chris, tell me, how long have you been in business?
Been in business just under 3 years.
Wow, so what made you start a beer brewing company?
Beer. We love beer. It's just a homebrew passion that turned into a business.
Well, now, you brought 3 different kinds here, so tell me quickly which 3 you brought and why you brought them.
Okay, we've got our oatmeal stout. We also have IPA in a bottle. We just got out in bottle here recently. Our Scottish Ale, which is a 70 shilling Scottish Ale. Really, really nice beers. Kind of represents everything about us in kind of one swoop here. The IPA is a really nice beer, more of an English-style IPA. So when we brewed an IPA, we wanted to do something a little bit different than what's going on in Portland.
Yeah.
Everybody in Portland tends to brew really over-the-top, really, really super bitter, dry IPAs. And we want to do more of an English style and kind of detune that.
Nice.
We get a lot of people that thank us for that, kind of brewing something on a different level than what other guys are up to. So.
And where are you located at?
We're in Tualatin, actually in Sherwood, on Tualatin Sherwood Road, about a mile off of 99, across from the DEQ Test Center, where you drive your car through to be tested. We're actually Century Drive, I guess, is the closest street to us. So
wonderful. Well, I'm sure by the end of the night I'm going to have to try all 3 of them.
We hope so. We hope so.
Now I'm going to throw it back to Judy, and she's going to go talk to another great food vendor.
Well, now I'm talking with Jody from Red Hills Market. And Jody, you have this great market right in Dundee here.
Yes, absolutely. We about 3 years ago, my wife and I, Michelle, we decided to set out to open a little deli market, but we wanted it to be a community hub. We wanted it to be a small place where people can kind of gather together, enjoy the bounty of Yamhill County. And it's a little bit of a cheese shop, wine shop, specialty beer, great Stumptown coffee, but we also have kind of a restaurant side of it, which is a larger version of this wood-fired oven that you see right next to us here. And we do wood-fired pizzas. We do the Italian style, really thin crust, really light ingredients. We do a number of soups, sandwiches, salads, and then we also have a deli case that has prepared items in them and just a lot of the fresh stuff. We try to highlight the farmers and the local producers of the area.
Wow.
From like Briar Rose cheese to Jacobson sea salt, Oregon olive mill, olive oil, and as much as possible we try to use things that are sourced just within a few miles of here.
Well, you know, when you're out wine tasting, you got to stop by for some snacks. Well, Chef Shiloh, you have this kind of remote pizza oven that you go on location for catering.
Yeah, absolutely. We take this to all the wineries, weddings, you name it, club weekend pickups. And what we have here is locally roasted winter vegetables from some local farmers that we do. So I would say, the specialty is anything that comes out of the wood-fired oven. We do steak, scallops for parties. As Jody said, that we do sandwiches and pizzas. But this thing can do a lot more. We've baked pies in it. You could do bread. And I don't know, I think every day is a new adventure that we try to do at Red Hills Market, so it's kind of fun to see what we can do.
So what vegetables do you have on there?
So we have beets, parsnips, carrots, parsnips, did I say parsnips already? Celery root, rutabaga.
Oh, wow.
And yams.
So taste of the season.
Yep, so it's just a little bit of olive oil and sea salt, and we really like to let flavors speak for themselves, and I think that's where a lot of Jody and my cooking come from. It's you showcase a farmer and anything that they have and just put it most natural way on a plate. and I don't. That's why I love Oregon. So.
Well, thank you. Well, you've heard it here first, and this is a great recipe, and you can do it at home because all of these vegetables are the season right now. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, now it's a real delight for me to be here with Don and Joanna from Iota Cellars. And so tell me tell me about what you guys do with this wine. What do you make? And tell me why you started doing that.
Well, we are a Pinot Noir producer located in Amity, Oregon.
Old Amity Hills.
That is true. We came out here specifically to make Pinot Noir.
And how long have you been doing it?
Close to over about 13 years in this area. Our journey started in 1998. Quit our jobs in the Midwest and came out here to do this. We're reading wonderful things about the industry out here and trying the wines, and we were fans. And
so tell me, Joanna, what is something? We're in the holidays now. Tell me what is a great one that you would think for the holidays.
Well, of course, I'm really biased because we're a Pinot Noir producer, a small boutique winery, and I think Pinot Noir pairs really well with any number of different types of cuisine. And I think during the holidays we're serving a lot of different things on our table. So I would recommend people try a lot of the Oregon Pinots that are made out here with a lot of fantastic quality standards. And I also, I love a lot of the white wines that are made in this area, Chardonnays, beautiful Rieslings. So I think there's a lot of wonderful rosés and a lot of options you can put on your holiday table to pair with a lot of things.
So what one are you going to be drinking this holiday?
Well, I think it's going to have to be Iota Cellars, Pinot Noir, but...
There's a lot of small producers out there that we really enjoy in the area. Of course, there's your stalwarts. I mean, you have your Brick Houses, your Beau Ferrers, Lindpen or Ashes that you hear about. But there's also little labels out there like Metzinger Davies that are made by other winemakers who have worked for other producers and bigger wineries in the area. So I would just tell the consumer to go out there and ask and work with your retailer. Ask them what they would recommend.
Well, you heard it from a winemaker herself. Get out there and taste those wines. Thank you so much, Joanna. Thank you, Don. We really wanted to thank Paulee Restaurant out here in Dundee for letting us join in this wonderful event called Paulee at Paulee.
We've had this great experience today meeting the winemakers, the beer makers, and all the other vendors and chefs. And it's a great excuse for you to go out and meet these same vendors.
For more information on the vendors that participated in this event, you can go to the Paulee Restaurant website.
Well, we're going to have a happy holiday and hope you do too.